Good morning, everybody. Regina Doherty here, and I'm in Conway's Chemist in Ashbourne this morning to get my flu jab.
First of all, we start off by getting Regina. She's just going to fill out the wee questionnaire that we have here. Just filling in basic details, name and address, a few questions, quick questions about the flu vaccine itself. And I suppose the most important thing that people have is that they come out with their PPS number. And basically you'll see now Regina, she fills it out, only takes a minute or two to fill out.
Yeah. So it's just the standard questions about your age and any things that you're allergic to, and obviously your date of birth, your telephone number, home address and stuff like that. So it's just fairly detailed. Right, before we start, can I ask you,
of course you can, yeah.
Probably some obvious questions, but I don't think people know. There's a rumour that you can get the flu virus from the flu jab.
There is a vicious rumour, yes.
Yeah.
No, you cannot get the flu from the vaccine. They're dead viruses that are in the vaccine, so you cannot get the flu from the virus, from the vaccine.
From the injection.
Basically, it takes about 2 weeks for the flu vaccine to actually work. But after getting the flu vaccine, you may or may not feel some flu-like symptoms, but they're not. That's just your body reacting to actually getting the vaccine.
So that's your body reacting to building up the antibodies of the virus.
Exactly. And it usually takes about 48 hours, about 2 days roughly. So it takes about 2 weeks for it to have its full effect, but initially in the first day or two, you may get little flu-like symptoms, but that's just your body reacting.
So I could pretend I have man flu for the weekend and I get away with it?
No getting away with that. No getting away with that.
Tell me, who should get the flu vaccine? Is it something that everybody should get, or are there specific
It is something everybody should get, but in particularly people over the age of 65, people in that risk category, such as in a lot of long-term illness groups, such as diabetics are very important. People who suffer with asthma, very important. But also not just that they're over 65, but all age groups, anyone who suffers with any of those illnesses or long-term illnesses should be looking at getting the flu vaccine this year.
Okay, alrighty. And as you said, it takes 2 full weeks to work. So then in 2 weeks' time, then I'm going to be bulletproof.
You're covered. You are covered for the flu vaccine.
And how long does it last?
It lasts. The season is roughly from September through till nearly next March, April time.
Okay.
That's why you need to get the flu vaccine every year, because every year they change the flu vaccines.
But that's because the flu changes, obviously.
Exactly,
every year, right?
yeah. The flu vaccine it changes every year because different flus about every year. So they're trying to predict what flus will be about this year. So hence there's 3 different ones in it again this year. But if you got it last year, you still need to get it again this year for this year's season.
Alright, so tell me, you were in Conway's in Ashbourne, just to remind everybody. Can you get it in, obviously you can get it here, so as to encourage all people locally in Ashbourne to come to Conway's, but is it every chemist in the country that can get it?
Majority of chemists will do this. Just basically ring up your local pharmacy, find out. They'll tell you straight away over the phone who's entitled to it. You may be entitled to get it for free, which is also another big thing for a lot of people that do suffer with diabetes or asthma or over the age of 65. You will be entitled to get it for free in your local pharmacy or even in your GP or other healthcare.
And so that would include obviously anybody who has a medical card will get it free as well?
Anyone who has a medical card and in some of those at-risk categories will be entitled to get it for free.
Right, so those people who are not entitled to get it free, how much is it?
It's usually it can vary from maybe 15 to 25 euro depending on, I suppose, your chemist or your pharmacy that you go to or your GP.
It's an awful lot less than having to spend
It's a lot less than spending a week in bed and a week out of work. Definitely, yeah.
Okay. I'm brave now, I filled out my form.
Okay. Oops. I just have a quick look at this and you're happy enough to go ahead and get the flu vaccine, Regina? Yeah?
Yep.
Perfect. Great, lovely. Now nice and relaxed with your arm.
Relax when you're getting the needle. That's
nice and relaxed, but it does help. And here we go. And you're happy enough to go ahead and get it? Yeah? Perfect. Great. Lovely. Perfect, and that's it done.
I didn't even feel the thing.
And I get you to put your finger on that for me, Jen. Lovely, thanks a minute. Whoops, pull that out. And I'll just get you to wait about 10 or 15 minutes with me just to make sure everything's okay. And that's it done, simple, great.